I don't know. Shiver me timbers. That's the only thing I know.
Whenever I think of pirates, I think of the Seinfeld episode where Jerry didn't want to be a pirate. You know, with the puffy shirt.
The puffy shirt. Yeah, the
Remember that
white
episode?
puffy shirt.
Oh, classic.
How do you like the fall weather so far?
You need a long puffy shirt for the weather.
Yeah,
Long sleeves.
What's your favorite fall drink?
What's my favorite fall?
Yeah.
Apple cider.
Oh, apple cider. I love apple cider. I love cider in general. Yeah.
Even warm apple cider.
It's delicious,
Yeah.
and there's plenty of weather to enjoy that coming up. We have a view of the State House here. The light's on for a little while longer till about 11, but it gives us a nice view there. Still a lot of scaffolding on the top of it. 55 in Montpelier, so getting chilly in a lot of spots already. Look at this, 48 in Saranac Lake, 53 in Newport. So a lot of the outlying spots in the Northeast Kingdom and the Adirondacks, 40s tomorrow morning, if not a couple in the upper 30s. Now the dew points are in the 40s and 50s, so that's why the air is so dry, why it's so comfortable out there, and Storm Tracker is dry. So the call is just for a very comfortable, cool night, right around 40 the low in Saranac Lake, 53 in Lebanon, 50 tomorrow morning in Burlington. So there's still a lot of clouds in play tomorrow. There will be some sunshine, but I think Friday the big story is wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. There'll be some rain showers too and maybe a storm, but I think it's windy the whole day Friday. So enjoy the light wind tomorrow with upper 60s to near 70 across the Adirondacks, and then we're looking at 72 in Burlington, 68 in Chelsea, and across southern Vermont, how about 69 in Bellows Falls and 70 in Bennington. So these are the clouds across the area tomorrow morning. Not a ton of sun to go around, but I think there'll be a little more sun as the day wears on. And here's Friday, a couple showers in the morning, especially over northern New York, but there will be some breaks of sun on Friday, and then there's a second round of showers, perhaps a thunderstorm. But look at the time. This is 11 Friday evening, so it's very late on Friday, the second round. And the whole day is when we have the wind gusting over 40 in some spots, and it'll be out of the south. This is the depiction for 10 a.m. on Friday, moving the clock to 3 p.m. It's just a real breezy day. Should be under damaging levels, but certainly it's going to be something you notice on Friday. So we have the nuisance icon there. Fall begins Saturday evening. Sunday and Monday are beautiful. 65 the high on Sunday under a mostly sunny sky. 67 Monday. And then the next shot at showers after this week will be on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So it is a very fall-like forecast. We'll keep an eye on the wind there for Friday, especially if it looks like it's going to be any stronger than that. But for now, it should be generally under damaging thresholds, guys.